It's that time of the year. Sunday the 8th of August, 2021, at Silverstone Circuit. It's Ford Fair. And in today's video, we are going to be getting the car prepped and all ready to take it down to Silverstone and put it on stand and go to Ford Fair. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at what exactly we need to do. So here's a checklist. First things first, we need to remove and repaint the spoiler. The spoiler is actually in quite a poor condition. The paintwork is all chipped on it. The car was repainted by the previous owner from yellow to black, and it was a DIY job by the looks of things, so the paintwork isn't amazing. So we're going to have to attend to the spoiler, as the spoiler is, all the paint's just cracking and bubbling and exposing the yellow underneath. So we need to remove that and repaint it, so we need to prep that. Sand it back, prime it, paint it and refit it. Then we need to clean the interior, a deep clean, so vacuum the carpet, clean the dashboard and so on. Clean the exterior, so the car needs a good clean down, ready for the day where it's going to be shown off. And of course when I get there, I obviously will be doing some finishing off as well, obviously, but we need to obviously get the main clean done. We need to touch up some of the bits of paintwork because, as I say, it's been repainted and it's not a great job. The spoiler's the worst, hence why I've taken that off to repaint it, but there is other bits and pieces on the car that need touching up. And finally, it's go to Ford Fair. So, let's get cracking. Well, that's the spoiler all sanded back to its original colour, which is yellow. It's actually mad to think it's the original colour of my car, but there we are. Sanded back now. I've wiped it over to get all the rubbish off, and now it's time to get it all primed up. Yeah, primer, sand it back again, a bit more primer, and then it's time for paint. Let's crack on. So another one I thought I'd just tied up the engine bay a bit, so I'll pull this rubber off at the moment, so I've got full access to all the cable looms running. As you can see, it's pretty mess up there. So we're going to try and tidy it up as much as possible. You can see over here, this is a bit of a mess, definitely. But yeah, we'll get this tied up as best we can. This being yellow is a little bit annoying. We'll see if we can sort that out. I don't know if we're going to do it now, maybe later. We'll do it at some point anyway. that's the car clean. So now I'm just letting it dry. I've literally just cleaned it at the moment, as in gave it the first sort of like, you know, clean over. What's left to do is I still need to polish it up. I need to clean the glass, put some stuff on the tyres and so on, and just give it a general finish polish over. But I can't do that until the car's dry. So the next stage now is to let it finish off drying. You see, it said like it's fogged up. That's because it's, you know, I've been cleaning it. That's fine. It's just a bit of moisture. So put them down, let the thing dry. What time is it? 5:30. So I need to head up road shortly and get the spoiler finished off, because that's not finished yet. That's still in, it needs painting. So as you can see, it's not on there at the moment. It needs painting, fitting back on here. So I need to go and get that painted up in a moment, and that, you know, half an hour. I'll go up there in about half hour's time. That'll give the car a chance to dry, and then I guess while I'm there, I suppose I can also sort of work on the car in between giving the spoiler coats of paint, because you have to give it like coats of paint. You give it a coat, let it dry, give it a coat, let it dry, and so on. So while I work on the spoiler, in between working on that, I can also finish off this, because I'm not going to have time to leave it to dry now and do it before I go up there. So the best thing I can do now is leave it to dry now, and then by the time I get up there, it should be fairly dry, and I can finish off. I've pretty much done the interior. I've done all the door shuts and stuff like that. The floors are horrible. This is Ford carpet for you. This has been vacuumed. I spent absolutely ages going over this with the vacuum, and we literally, you know, this is the best I've got. Ford carpets are horrible to clean, so they don't look the greatest, but unfortunately it's the best I can do. The dashboard, I'll polish that up. You can see I've got my Ford Fair thing up there. I've got my little mascot, my cat. The seats, I want to get them, I want to see if I've got anything to put on them, because they're a bit dull and they're quite dry, so I need to sort of revitalise the leather, but I'm not going to have time to do that before, I don't think. I'll see what I've got knocking around though. And again, in the back, the carpet's not amazing, but that's Ford for you. I've got some stuff there to take up for my friend. It was her birthday the other day, so just ignore that, but it's getting back together. I've got the window handles back on because, yeah, they'd broke off and they'd always fall off. So I've got them stuck back on, not the proper way. You're supposed to use the clips. I've super glued them on, but that doesn't matter. I expect the super glue will end up breaking at some point, so also I will get the clips. But I expect that'll be very easy to pull off. It's super glue plastic onto metal. It's not going to have a great hold. Welcome to a cabriolet. So this will all, if I get me a cloth. That's the good thing about leather seats. You just wipe them off and go. Easy as that. Sorted. But yeah, the interior's practically done. I've just got a few finishing touches. That's a scuff that won't polish out, that is. It's not dirt. So my dashboard's looking all nice and shiny now. Heater vents annoy me because they keep dropping down. So I've just got to clean the glass, which is actually pretty clean, actually, to be honest. But I've just got to clean the glass. I haven't done them, so I'll have to do these. You see, that's the watermarks because of the roof. That is. So yeah, I haven't cleaned them. I need to do them. The interior is practically done, as I say, but there's just the odd few finishing touches I need to do. Steering wheel's been cleaned. And then obviously, as I say, leave the car to dry. And then put some stuff on the tyres. Finish it off. As I say, I'll take them up road. And yeah, and then I need to work out what I'm taking to Ford Fair itself. Because the car isn't, let's be honest, the car isn't going to stay clean to get there, is it? The weather's, I mean, I'm not going to lie, the weather's not looking great, but the car's not going to stay clean getting there anyway, so I want to take a few things with me to give the car a final polish over while we're there, because it is going on stand. I'm going on stand with the Rolling Oval, which are a Ford club on Facebook. You can see our club sticker down there, Rolling Oval. You can find us on Facebook and so on. That's the club I'm going on stand with. So yeah, I expect there'll be Oh, look at that, some areas I've missed. We can touch that up, that's fine. But yeah, I'll probably take some extra stuff for the tyres, maybe. I don't know, the tyres normally take quite a few coats, to be honest, to get them, because they do stay looking like this, a wet look, but they do take quite a few coats to get them looking like that. So you know, we have to put it on, let it dry, put it on, let it dry, and so on. So I'll probably take some of that with me, and maybe just some general cleaner and some polish stuff. Let's give it a general clean over the thing. It's 50-50 whether you wash your car when you get there or you just leave it be, because obviously if you're going to dry wash your car, that is going to upset the paintwork. But I'm honest, the paintwork's not great in this car, so I'm not bothered about ruining it by doing dry cleaning while I'm there. So we'll do that and get it nice and shiny. The exhaust, I mean, it could do with a polish up, but it's not really a lot to show, is it? It's actually quite far back to the car, to be honest, so it's there for sound, not for looks. Oh, look at that nice pool of water in there. Lovely. Always happens when you wash your car. So yeah, we're coming along. I'm thinking I'm doing some sort of decals or something on this. I don't know, my dad came up with a really good suggestion of doing like a coloured stripe along the car and then run it up along the back and then over the spoiler and stuff. I think that's actually quite a good idea, because at the moment the car's quite plain, and I know I've got a lot of colours going on at the moment. Like I've got yellow at the front there on the sticker, I've got purple on the back and all sorts. My aim is to get it to purple and black. That is the aim, is purple and black. So yeah, we are in a transformation at the moment, going from yellow to purple. I did originally go with the yellow and it didn't sit right with me at all. I didn't like the yellow. So we're going to purple, which I think fits my theme perfectly for the car. It'll just fit perfectly. So yeah, that's the theme I'm heading with. Snapchat. That'll be a streak. Who else does streaks these days? I don't think many people actually do they, to be honest? By the sounds of it, but yeah. Let's just hit the road and see where we go. Well, there we are. That pretty much sums up everything to do with this video, really. I know I didn't exactly get the footage I wanted. I have actually lost a few pieces of footage that I have recorded, and I've tried to include as much as possible, but unfortunately I have lost quite a few pieces of footage that I did want to include. But oh well, it will make do. It's what it is. So yeah, that's it now. The car is pretty much ready. All that's left to do now is I need to put the spoiler back on. Right now it's actually Friday night. I'm putting the video together now, and the spoiler isn't actually on the car yet. It's still the paint's still drying and setting and stuff, so the spoiler isn't on the car yet, but the rest of the car's ready. All I need to do now is bolt the spoiler on, and I thought I can just explain that in the video. I'm just going to bolt the spoiler back on. There's no point me sort of showing that and then waiting for me, you know, because tomorrow's Saturday. I need to spend tomorrow doing all the final touches and stuff. I haven't got time to be editing the video and getting it out before Ford Fair, because there's no point me doing a Ford Fair prep video and getting it out after Ford Fair's happened. So I need to get it done right now, and there's no point me waiting till tomorrow for when I fit a spoiler just to record that few seconds of me saying, oh, here's the spoilers on, that's it, done. And then, you know, the video's then going to be like really late, so I may as well just get it out of the way and just say that the spoilers will go back on, and that's literally where we're at. So, next video, we're going to be Ford Fair. I'll try and get some footage from Ford Fair. See as many cars as we can. I'm expecting there to be a good range of a few different cars. Some of the clubs I'm hoping to take a look at specifically, of course, will be Rolling Oval, who I'm going with, so I obviously need to take a good look at them. Mad Maxes and Modified Maxes both specialise in modified Ford Max models, so we're talking C Max, B Max, S Max and your Galaxy. There's the sort of cars you wouldn't expect people to modify, but there are people out there who want to modify these cars, so I thought that, you know, I am also in them clubs, so I thought it'd be interesting to go and take a look at the cars in person. You know, they're quite an inspiration, actually, showing that an MPV doesn't have to be all boring, it can actually be something a bit more fun. So they're just a few clubs I want to take a look at, as well as obviously we'll try and include a bit of everything, really. So yeah, well, that's pretty much all I can say. Thanks for watching, and here's to Ford Fair 2021. I don't know what else to say.